Alright guys, let's do a quick recap of our code from the last video. So if we start the game, you can see we can move our ninja, our clouds are falling down. We can't throw a shuriken yet, but as soon as the cloud touches the bottom, you can see that the code stopped running, and now we can continue coding. So the very first thing we really want to take care of is being able to throw a ninja star. To start coding our shuriken, we are going to go into our scene object, and we're going to go into update every frame, and essentially we are going to wait until space is pressed to throw the ninja star. So the first thing we need to do is check if space is pressed. So we're going to make a variable called space pressed, and we're going to set it equal to is key pressed, and then we are going to put in keys dot space semicolon. So now that we have that, we are going to check that if space is pressed and if shuriken dot thrown equals false, then in that case we are going to say that shuriken dot thrown equals true. Now, we actually haven't added this shuriken.thrown variable yet, which we still need to add in the initialize scene. So let's go ahead to our initialize when scene starts, and above cloud.visible, we are going to add code for shuriken.thrown. Let's spell thrown right, and we're going to set it equal to false, because when the game starts, the shuriken isn't thrown, it's in the ninja's hand, right? So we have that code. Now let's go back to update. So as you can see, if we press the space key and we're not currently throwing it, then we do want to throw it. Now that we're done with that, we actually want to go into our shuriken and actually change like where our shuriken goes and how it moves. So now we're going to basically have two cases for our shuriken. We're going to see that if this shuriken, so this refers to the shuriken, so if this dot thrown equals false, which means that it's in the ninja's hand, it's going to do something. Otherwise, we're going to do something else. And let's think about it. If it's not being thrown, then it should be in the ninja's hand. Otherwise, else, it should be flying upwards, should be flying directly upwards, right? Directly up towards the clouds. So go ahead, pause the video, and see if you can add the code to make the ninja star do these two things. So check it out, guys. This is our code. So first of all, if the ninja star isn't being thrown, we want to put it in the ninja's hand. So we can see that we're using this .x to set the x position of the shuriken. And as you can see, we're setting the x position of the shuriken to the x position of the ninja. And that's basically going to glue the shuriken to the ninja. We're going to do the same for the y. And what that's going to accomplish is now the shuriken is going to be basically in the ninja's hand, because it's going to be right where the ninja is when he moves left and right. Now, in our other case, this is when we're actually throwing it, right? Because if it's this else would mean that it's being thrown, right? Because up here it's not being thrown. So in this case, we are going to use the move y command, and we're gonna do a negative number, which is gonna make the ninja star fly upwards. Now we're gonna do a check here that if the ninja star's y position is less than -10, which means it's above the scene, then we're going to set thrown to false, and then it's going to do this thing up here, which is going to glue it and bring it back to the ninja's hand. So let's go ahead and run the game now. You can see the star is right on the ninja. We press space. As you can see there, the cloud actually reached the ninja. Now let's be a little better. Let's throw it up. Boom. As you can see, the star hits the cloud. Clouds bounce back up. Oh, can't get there in time, and game over, right? So as you can see, pretty much everything in our game is done. So yeah, there you go, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Hopefully everything made sense, and we'll see you guys next time.